hear me? What? Oh.
Do I have them crossed up?
Yeah.
I should be on number 1. Can I take it out? There you go. Is that better?
There.
All right, pal. Yes.
Just gotta plug
It
in right
is
the
the
first
third and final edition of Utah State Aggies ice hockey for the weekend. And you are watching, obviously, Utah State Aggies ice hockey from the Eccles Ice Arena. We are just off the campus of Utah State University. Tonight's opponent is CU, Colorado University. It's the Buffaloes in town. And tonight is a matchup of, let's say, a rematch or a revenge match. Utah State fell to this same CU team just 2 weeks ago. They were ranked 12th and the Aggies second, and the Buffs put together a fantastic game. I am Steve Coleman. Laney's on the camera tonight, and we had a little trouble with the sound there. Of course, I had the connections mixed up, but go ahead and give us a sound check. You can comment on the YouTube page there. Or if we're Facebook friends, go ahead and send a message. And I also received text. That number, 208-406-1603. The warm-ups are about to end. We'll quickly go through the starting lineups. For Colorado, the defensive pairing is going to be number 19, Brennan Kim, and number 16, Evan Sharples. Centering the starting line tonight is Ryan Fitzgerald and the wingers, Greg Dyba and Aiden Kirby. The goaltender tonight is Brandon Payzant. For Utah State, the starting lineup, the defensive pairing, number 20 is Chase Ball. Number 45 playing right defense is David Higgs. The centering the starting line tonight is assistant captain Josh Kirkvliet. And the starting wingers, both co-captains, number 19, Alex Herman, and number 16, Morgan McJimsey. So a little bit of a change up here with the starting lineup. And the goaltender, the red hot Austin Willenborg. 4 straight starts for the Aggies. Only 2 goals given up in that time span. They have the scoreboard working tonight, the high-def screen, and as they announce the starting lineup players, they're putting those up on the screen. Pretty dang nice. Hopefully we're next and can go ahead and run some highlights and replays on that same screen. They also had a very nice opening video that they played tonight before the game. Very impressive. We're going to take a moment now and step away for the national anthem. bag of corn for 3 days. You take a crowbar to your wallet and get yourself a new bag. Very impressed with the high-def monitor here in the Eccles Ice Arena. It's pretty darn nice. So I expect tonight the Aggies to jump right out here on top of CU. We'll see how they respond and what happens here. A lot of talk going into this when the Aggies quite upset at losing to a number 12 seeded team. And we'll see how it turns out. Nearly ready to go. We already have a shout out today from Stephanie Walton. Hello to her parents all the way up in Palmer, Alaska. We hope you enjoy the game tonight. And Kirk Fleet, who's dynamite in that faceoff circle, wins that one on the opening draw. Knockdown played forward by Kim for the Buffs. The Aggies were on the delay, but they wrap it right back in. And Payzant puts a stop to that, holds it up, but the Buffs give it away. McJimsey zips one just outside the near post. Herman's got it, centers, little drop pass, had Herman, and beautifully defended there by Daiba. That puck will chip up and out of play. And it's still lost. The fans digging around for it. There's a young kid. Did he get it?
No.
Nice.
No. Guy in the camo hat got it.
Perfect. Ball with the backhander into the zone, and Herman hustles in. Kirk Fleet will help. Those two in the corner. Now they spin it back to the near side. In this near corner, McJimsey hustles over. He'll drop it a little deeper. Herman has it, looking for the center to Kirk Fleet, but the Buffs chip it out, and Chase Ball will retreat to his own zone. Nifty play off the glass, but Herman overskates, and now it's Yang for the Buffs. Puts one right in on Osti, and he makes an early save. David Higgs is going to lose an edge, and he'll sail into the boards, and he's super slow to get up advantage. Buffs a backhander. Osti hangs on for the whistle. Oh, Lane, I'm supposed to be running the clock.
No, you told me to take it off.
All right. We'll see if we can get that rectified a little later. Cutshaw, his first touch, he'll win a faceoff. There's Rene, throws a big check. He's going to take a penalty as he's a little up high. And he'll take a high stick and march his way to the penalty box. A little bit of energy. I talked about it. And Rene with energy, but a little too high. And advantage to the Buffaloes. They get an early power play here, just a minute and a half into the game. Fitzgerald will win a faceoff. It comes across. Sabinow has it. Now he'll send it over along the hash marks. The Buffs go to work. They'll send one tipped in front. It looks like it went off a leg. And dangerously to the side of the net. Played there by Daiba. He'll send it down low to the captain. Now back to Daiba. He's in the right at the point. Now high slot. Shot tipped. And they kick at it. Ostia save. Puck's loose, and they blow the whistle. A break for the Aggies. As the Buffs came together right there in front of Ostie. I don't think he had to make a save on the initial shot. It was knocked down right there just 2 feet out in front of him, but he did get a piece of the second attempt there in the scramble. Face-off win again to Fitzgerald. And the Buffs go to work again. It's Daiba. Now back in the corner, it's Kirby. Kirby stick handles. He'll send it straight away. This is Sabinow. Over across. One-timer. Osti got a piece. And a good-looking one-timer there from Yang. And the Buffs team showing why. Early in the game, why they took advantage of the Aggies there in Colorado. Of course, they're on the power play. Minute left in the penalty to Rene. Buffs play it off the boards, and skating with speed is Yang. He'll send it in on the cross-ice dump. And Chase Ball able to get there first, backhand it. Out of the zone. From their own zone, here come the Buffs. They'll send it up and it's played there. Tipped by Consella, so no icing. And the Aggies wrap it around the boards. In stride, here comes Moser. Moser behind the defense, no. As they hustled back, lift the stick, and deny the shorthanded bid. Cutshaw paired back with Moser tonight. And it's Higgs who drifts toward the net. Still shorthanded to the Aggies. They're 3 deep in the zone. They'll hustle back and play some defense. Smart play from David Higgs. He had plenty of open ice. His mates just couldn't get him the puck. They missed the tip here, and that will be an icing. The penalty expires. Renee's out of the box. And the Aggies catch a break early as they're able to kill off the penalty. 3.5 minutes gone by here in the opening period. No score yet tonight. Face-off win to Kirkville, but he splits the defense, hustling over is Renee in the neutral zone. They'll send that in, a bouncer right on Ostie. Westlake told him to hold it. I think Ostie wanted to keep it alive, but Westlake had other ideas, so Ostie holds. Will have a whistle. Battle for the puck along the wall. The Buffs come away from it with it. They'll send it. And a save, Ostie, as he got a piece of that shot. It was partially blocked, but it still made it in on Willenborg. 5 shots already for the Buffs. And none on the board for the Aggies yet. Renee's got it in the corner. He's challenged. Throws a shoulder check. The puck comes free. And it's picked up by Westlake behind the net. He'll look for Herman and throw it in his skates. Herman regathers, plays it off the boards behind the net. And Renee looking for Kirkville, streaking through the neutral zone. That's taken off, or intercepted. And right back into the Colorado zone. There's a beautiful hip check. And well done by Kirkville. Textbook and hard. Aggies hemmed in their own zone a little bit by the Buffs. That's tipped out of the zone. Kirkville's going to race forward. It's in the Buff zone, deep in the corner. Kirkville comes together with Sabinow. The battle ensues. Kirkville double teamed, but still strong on the puck behind the net. Now Sabinow still tied up with Kirkville. Has help from Moser. And the Buffs kick it out. They'll give it away to Fernandez right at the blue line. And Fernandez checked. The puck is loose, and the Buffs will pick it up. And Peters just skates it forward. The Buffs need a line change. They'll take it here. Ostie will set it up, and with speed, it's Fernandez. He'll send it over. Now they come near side. Moser. He'll receive that pass and then send one toward the net. It gets kicked down by the defense in the slot and then moved right back to the neutral zone. There's a steal by Flight as his first touch of the night comes in, and it's a beauty as he just picked that puck right off a stick. Moser holds it in, and puck's tied up right along the blue line and then kicked by the Buffs to center ice. Wrapped right back in by Flight. Payzant plays it, and Kirby's got it. Now it's worked over, and Bond is going to touch up on it. Flight with the challenge, pins him up against the wall, tied him up nicely. Flight comes away with the puck, but hustling over is Dyba. Now Dyba skates forward, looks to split the defense. Chipped by O'Brien. Loose puck still in front of the net. It bounces as Chase Ball got a stick on it. Worked forward now by Kirby. He wants to come out in front. That's denied. It's Dagan Walton with a touch. He tries to come off the wall, and it's taken away. Walton, a good check. Allows his teammate Higgs to pick it up. Aggies looking for Walton again in the neutral zone. It's in his skates and drifts too far away. And it's moved out by Yang. Yang's pass intercepted, but it'll have help from a teammate. And it's Milbauer who has it. Now it comes across. It's played by Kim off the wall. Milbauer picks it up in stride. Now it's Cancella on it. He'll bring it into the Aggies zone. A good battle here right off the start of the game. 7 minutes gone by already, and it's gone both directions. The Aggies still haven't put one on net. But it's been end-to-end action right from the opening faceoff. Here's a giveaway to Cutshaw at the point. He'll snap one toward the net. Kick save, loose puck, and tied up nicely was Higgs by Furman. Higgs, another opportunity and way out of the net. Paysan, Westlake's got it. He'll shoot one. Now the Aggies start to buzz, and knocked down is McJimsey in front of the net by the goaltender. Delayed offsides will cause the Aggies to give the puck away, and it's Furman who has it. Furman fakes the pass, then sends one. That'll be an icing on the errant pass from number 4, Furman. Blazing action here in the opening period at the Eccles Ice Arena as both teams come out on fire. We knew the Aggies would, and I'm telling you, CU has matched the intensity so far. Eight minutes drizzled off the clock. No scores yet from either team. Kirkvliet looking to center from behind the net. The puck hops up in the air. Kirkvliet still on it. He's double teamed. Herman tries to swipe at it and can't make the connection. And there's the second puck up into the stands. And that one up into the open space.
It's the closest that one's ever been to us.
Well, that's 2 in a row, buddy. Buffs win an important faceoff in their own zone and skate behind the net. It's Kim. He'll work it up. It's picked up by Consella. And then worked behind the net. Taken by Westlake for the Aggies. The Aggies looking for that home run pass as it's off the back of the leg of Kirkvliet. He'll just give it to McJimsey in stride. McJimsey behind the net has Herman in front instead. Looking for Kirkvliet on the back pass. And just missed. Hunter Doyle with a touch. Now in front of the net, McJimsey. Herman sends the puck, and beautifully defended by Kurtz. Kurtz and McJimsey crash the boards behind the net. And it's Kirkvliet who's going to pick up the puck in the neutral zone. Doyle chips it forward, and the Aggies will make a line change here. There's another ice as Cyrus couldn't make the tip. And the result, a face-off inside the Buffalo zone. 9 minutes now gone by, no score from the Eccles Ice Arena. There it comes to Doyle. He'll send it across. Lubin winding, shooting, and that's hits his own player, maybe Decker, in the high slot, working into the zone. Little drop pass. Shot! Save Osti just got a piece from Cyrus. And it's Lubin again in the defensive zone. Chips it forward. Hunter Wood is after it. There's a shot, and Osti a stick save. As that shot right along the ice. Loose puck. They rifle it again and off the backboards. Hunter Wood stays in his position. Now he's got the puck. 2-on-2. The Aggies can work it up. Errant pass by Wood. That didn't go where he wanted. And it's sent right back in. Hunter Doyle behind the net. The smart play looking for Renee. Moser plays it up, but the Aggies a little hemmed into their own zone, but the Buffs will help them out and send it down into their own zone. Sadnow can't make the play. It comes cross ice, and now it's picked up by Kirby. Kirby, a nifty pass off the wall, and then tipped by Peters, or onto Peters' stick. He'll reverse it behind the net. Played there by Dyba. Dyba's checked by the Aggies. He'll make a big sweeping circle and send it into the near corner. It's played by Moser. It's out of the zone. And now with speed, it's Frank Flight. He'll circle, send it across as he was sliding into that high slot area on his backhand. Flight again. He'll play the body up along the wall. has his stick tied up, and the Buffs come away with it. Fernandez wants to help, and he will, and the referee in the way, which helps CU. Moser has his stick, or loses his skate. And one-on-one, and a great play by Chase Ball on the poke check. Now Ball's going to skate it out of the zone, sends it up to Cutshaw, right in stride. Cutshaw can't split the defense. He'll try again, and this time he gets through. He's deep in the corner, has help from Moser. Those two battle away, and the whistle comes. And I'm not sure why. What'd you see, Lane? Maybe the net's off, so they'll reset. Buffaloes can't change. The Aggies will stay with the forwards. No, they keep Cutshaw and change up the wingers. Rene had a stick checked on the shot attempt. And it's O'Brien. O'Brien changes direction. Walton had come in front of the net. And Consella able to play it there. Walton throws a big check. And Consella stays in. Walton's right back after him. And on the second effort, they clear the zone. Rene fakes the pass and then sends it on the backhand behind the net. As the Aggies look to break out, had Walton, but the defense was there. Now Rene has his pass intercepted. They'll put it right in on Osti from the neutral zone, and it's Westlake who comes into the corner. He's tied up and double-teamed. Walton will pick it out. Can't clear the zone as the Buffs send it right back in. 12 minutes off the clock here in the opening period. Loose puck in front on a dangerous play there. The Aggies, looks like they centered it themselves maybe. So 8 minutes left in the opening period, no score. The Aggies have put 2 shots on net, and the Buffs with 7. Face off in the Aggie zone, won by Cutshaw. Rene is on. Puck will wrap around the boards to O'Brien. That's pass in stride. Here comes Cutshaw. He'll send it over to Walton on the backhand. The pass just behind him was well defended. With the coverage, Kurtz and the 2-on-1 kind of fell apart there on the good defensive play. Hustling back was Sharples, and he's tied up or challenged by Flight, and then reacts by O'Brien, and now the Aggies are going to get a chance on the retaliation penalty on the strong play from O'Brien. O'Brien's into the zone, takes a shot, it's chipped down, no whistle yet as the Aggies have the extra man on the ice. McJimsey, now O'Brien. O'Brien shoots, and a rising shot up over the glass. Lubin's going to hold it in. No, it comes outside the zone, but the delayed penalty still in force. Lubin standing on his own blue line. He'll have a little room to skate. He'll give it to Moser in stride. Moser working through the defense. Stick handles, and then ridden out of the play. He's right in the box with 4 players there. Like he was a number 5 on a dice. The center dot on a number 5. O'Brien checked Sharples twice, and then Sharples came off the wall and took a baseball swing at O'Brien, and the result of power play to the Aggies was 6:47 left in the opening period. Buffaloes wrap it around. They'll clear the zone after a good face-off win in their own zone, and it's Higgs who chases down the puck. Fernandez on it. The Aggies are onside as it's handled by McJimsey. He'll avoid the check. Fernandez behind the net. He and McJimsey will tie it up there and battle for control, and it's taken by Colorado. Yang, a great play as he came away with the puck and backhands it down the ice. Still a minute and a quarter for the Aggies to work. It's Moser. He'll put on the brakes at the hash mark, wait for the trailer, send it across, and it's tipped. And Consella able to clear. Osti'll set it up for Ball. Now with speed, it's Moser. Puts a head down and charges forward. Moser gains the blue line and 3 wide. The Aggies into the zone. Still Moser behind the net. Flight wants the puck, but he's guarded. Moser takes the slash, looks at the ref for a penalty. None coming. Flight check there along the wall. A good body check by Kim. The Aggies standing still. Caught flat-footed a little bit, and the Buffaloes clear the zone. Still 30 seconds of man advantage time as Moser comes in with a little check, jars the puck free, and now it's Flight. He's double-teamed. And the result, the Buffaloes cleared again, the Aggies. Not much generated on that power play as Osti kicks it out along the wall, but it comes to the neutral zone, then rifled right back in. 10 seconds left in the penalty to Sharples. And controlling the puck is Cutshaw. Now Kirkvliet into the zone, looks at the net, dances around a defenseman, and comes back to the point. Herman's going to hold it in, send it across. One-timer! Fernandez had it in his wheelhouse. And fans on the shot. It's Cutshaw. He'll send a one-timer in, tipped by Fernandez. It didn't make it on net. This should be an icing as Sharples is out of the box. And it is. 4:25 left in the opening period. No score in this matchup between your Aggies and CU. Face off, won by the Aggies, and Moser puts a one-timer toward the net. Dangerous, but he's over the crossbar. Behind the net, they send it out in front. Flight chops away at it, and the Buffs clear again, but this will be another icing. On the set play, a face-off win, and Moser bangs it toward the net. We'll see if he can get this one through. If it comes to him again. It's the same face-off win, a different result, but Westlake has the puck, sends it over. The open man, Rene. He'll shoot, rising shot. Knocked down up high in the slot by Peters, and he skates it forward. This time, he crosses that center line, and the Buffs able to make the line change they were looking for. Under 4 minutes left in the period, an errant pass from Rene, picked up in the neutral zone by Kirby. The Aggies will take it away, and it's Moser. He tries to go wide. He draws the puck back. Still, it stays on it. That'll come right to the blue line. Westlake plays it in the high slot. It's Doyle, and he hits someone way up high in the shoulder. The defenseman there for the Buffs playing the high slot. Near side of the net. They'll send one through. That goes through a crowd of people. And down the ice with the fastest player there is Dyba, and he'll break away to some open ice and couldn't put the puck on net. Hustling over is Lubin. He's twisted up. No penalty coming as losing his stick was Dyba. Fernandez in his own zone. Avoids the check and makes a pass. It's in the skates of Cutshaw and gets through. And the Buffs send it right back in. Walton along the wall. Gathers the puck. He'll come near side. And it's sent across now. And it's Walton. Tries to work around a defenseman. He's pinched off, and Doyle's got the puck at the point. The safe play is to send it behind the net. Wrap around. And couldn't control the puck. Higgs hustles forward, and he holds it in. A battle in front as Walton's tied up with Furman. A beautiful check from Walton as he puts Furman into the wall. Loose puck again, but this time it's to the Buffaloes' advantage, and they'll clear it down the ice. We near the 2-minute mark. Here in the opening period, still no score in the game. This is played by Kim. And he'll come near side to Consella. He'll skate it into the zone. Shoot! And a blocker save. Osti. Rebound is a long one, but only Aggies there. There's going to be a whistle. They're going to fix the net. They're not going to let the Aggies make a change here. And a face-off in the Aggie zone. Cutshaw with the win. It's Higgs who helps. Zipped right back in. Now Higgs will try it again. Can't get it out on the second attempt. Buffs from the face-off circle. Glove save, Austin. Austin Willenborg sharp again as he's faced 10 shots here in the first period. Only 3 attempts for the Aggies so far. Another one comes in. Austin fights it off. And that's 11. There's a pass picked up in the neutral zone to Hunter Wood. He'll have a stick lifted. And he's upended. Decker comes over. He throws the shoulder. Now he absorbs a high check in retaliation. Should have been a penalty as they can. Second player came in, upset, and gave him a crack to the face shield. The Buffs in the zone. Looks like they put himself offside. No whistle. The Aggies off the boards and clear it to the center line. Scooped high. That one's a baseball shot up into the mesh, and it'll drop behind the glass. And we reach the 1 minute mark of the opening period. No score here from the Eccles Ice Arena. Good crowd on a Saturday night. The best $7 you can spend here in Cache Valley. All 3 nights have been quality crowds. Good numbers for the Aggies. They really support this team. And it's nice to see. Kirby with a puck wants to work around Rene, and Rene forced him wide, and the shot ended up way off behind the net. Kirby again on the puck. Challenge there by the defense again. This will come around to Kirkvliet, and Josh Kirkvliet has an open man, and it's Herman. Herman gathers the puck. He's challenged there by Kurtz. The puck comes free off the wall, and it's only Buffaloes there to skate it forward. Kirby challenged by McJimsey. A good back check from Morgan McJimsey. The ref's in the way on the clearing attempt, and Kirkvliet will come over and help. He'll pinch off a man. The puck comes to the neutral zone. That'll float right in on Willenborg, and we're at 15 seconds left in the period. One more rush here for the Aggies, and it's Alex Herman. Has the puck hop his stick, but it stays in the zone. And it's picked up by Kurtz. Kurtz with a head up, a soft pass right along the wall, and Kurtz loses an edge. Loose in the neutral zone, it comes to McJimsey. And you hear the horn. That's the end of the first period. No score in a fast-paced, well-fought battle. The Aggies short-handed there in the shots on goal department. And we've come to our first intermission. We'll take our break here and be back with second period action. Welcome back. We get set here for second period action. Lane did a little bit of research, and it looks like maybe we do have some D1 skaters on this University of Colorado Boulder team. I think they have a record of 18-5, not bad. So the Aggies hanging tough, 0-0 score, 11 shots for CU. Only 3 for the Aggies. They'll need a better period here in the second, and hopefully able to put one in. A lot of fans watching Austin Willenborg tonight from the great state of Iowa. Let's see, Jeannie, Danielle, Sophie, and Lincoln all watching Austin in net tonight. And thanks for those who gave us a shout out. Just to confirm, the video and audio working good tonight. We appreciate you and your comments. Hope you enjoy the game tonight. Well, the officials are ready. They call for the centerman. And we're set. CU controls the action off that opening face-off, but the Aggies will hold it in. It's Alex Herman. Has a chance to McJimsey. He'll center, and Kirkfleet had his stick lifted as he was deep in the slot. They'll center it again. Herman shoots. That's knocked down at the defense. Here's Ball with the shot. Oh, and that went off the goaltender. He made a save, but it puck dribbled wide. The Aggies a good flurry there to start the first minute of play in the second. There's a shot that whistles past Willenborg, and the Aggies just clear it out. It's worked back in by Bond. And CU will make their first change of the period. Utah State doesn't get the puck deep, so they're not able to finish the change. It comes to Ball, and he will punch it. Not deep enough. It was stopped up along the wall this time with the cross-ice dump. It's in, and the Aggies will complete the change. Off the boards, a nifty pass right there in stride, but the defense is back for the Aggies. It's Higgs. He forced the defender wide for a sharp angle shot, and the puck's back in the corner. Chipping at it, Higgs and Westlake. There's going to be a penalty, and that's Rancid. He's slapping at the puck. And David Higgs will go to the penalty box, and that's just rancid. Just rancid. Both penalties. Both players swatting at the bouncing puck about waist high. And they call a penalty to David Higgs. He might have even hit Westlake's stick. Terrible. Well, that's a little backwards. It's not a Utah State power play. It's a CU power play. As they'll spin one toward the net. Side of the cage, held there by Kirby. He wants to center, but he's forced behind the net. Nice poke check there from Westlake. The puck comes to the point. The captain, that's Fitzgerald. He'll send it across, and Sadbenow has it, and his shot. What is it?
Sadbenow.
Sadbenow, there you go.
Told us down there in the tunnel.
All right, Sadbenow. Sorry, Mr. Sadbenow. It's Dyba who skates with the puck. Some crossover skating, gains some speed. Westlake forks him behind the net. But CU has the power play set up. They'll send it along the red line. Far side extended. Battle for the puck behind the net. It's Lubin who has it, and he'll scoop it high and make the clear. Minute remaining in the penalty to Higgs. And a good kill so far for Utah State. This is a good passing team. CU. There's a puck that escapes the point man. And another 30 seconds. Winds off the penalty clock. Lindquist brings a cheer from the crowd as he throws a short-handed check. Lindquist, the only forechecker behind the net. He causes all sorts of trouble, and there's only 20 seconds left in the penalty to Higgs. They'll have one more rush. Will the Buffs as they're into the zone. It's Sutherland. Sutherland in the face-off circle, side of the net. They want a center. That's denied. It comes to the circle. Rising shot knocked down by Fernandez. Buff still on it. There's another shot that catches the glass. And David Higgs is back on the ice. The Aggies have killed it off. Fernandez can't clear the zone. Backdoor play. Save Osty! Oh, the pass comes through. Osty read the play and made a great save. It's David Higgs for the Aggies as he's up on the forward line. The Aggies will make a change here. And Higgs, the smart play around the boards. Lubin's going to hold it in. And throw a shoulder check. Walton comes in. The physical play has been great from the Aggies tonight. Walton's pinched off by Furman, but Furman gives it away to Lubin. Lubin, a nifty pass to Ball. Ball sends it across. Open man. Shoot! And a save by the tender for CU. They battle for the rebound. And that was Payzant who made a great save. Another one from Payzant as Lubin put it right on net. The glove save. Boy, he didn't see the first one, but he was in great position. It just hit him. And good positional hockey. Rene wants to shoot. There's another save. Rebound. The Aggies can't pop it in. A great shot from Rene. He hit the tender square on. It's Walton now. He'll square his shoulders. That puck's tipped high, but not out of play as it bounces into the corner. O'Brien is on. Westlake's going to hustle over and hold the puck at the far point. Walton and O'Brien behind the net. The puck comes in front, and the Buffs just punch it back behind the cage. Oh, a great check there. Sliding over is O'Brien. It's Bond, and he'll try to clear. It's Cutshaw who picks it up. In front of the net, Walton can't get a shot away. Westlake, oh, he had it held in, and the puck hopped right over his stick. And finally the Buffaloes clear. It's O'Brien who steals the puck. Pass Cutshaw, shot! And that hit a defender. Oh, my. The Aggies can't buy one there as they had a flurry going on. Nice stick check comes from Moser. And now it's Bond who holds it in. David Higgs in the shooting lane. Here's a stick lifted. As the physical play stays hot as David Higgs is in a battle. Now Cutshaw comes in. He'll throw a stick check. And he can't jar the puck free from Daiba. Daiba is going to come near side, back pedal. And then it was Yang who put one toward the net, but the Aggies knock it down. Moser's got it, tries to kick it to his stick. And Yang takes it away. There's a play at the blue line. No offsides called, but it was close. It's Frank Flight now, and he'll skate it forward, 2-on-2. The Aggies into the zone. Snap toward the net, and a blocker save by Pizant. Now Flight has it again. He's challenged by Fitzgerald, and Fitzgerald takes it away and sends it up to Kirby, and a great check from David Higgs. The puck in the Aggie zone. Chase ball. Some beautiful defense. And Moser on the puck in the neutral zone. He'll give it to Flight. He'll make a move. And a shot right along the ice. Payzant kicks to the corner. Flight finishes his man. And it's Higgs now. Or Moser wants to dance out in front. He's forced behind the net. He'll send it to the point to Ball. And it's out of his reach and into the neutral zone. Lubin zips it behind the net. Payzant can't hold it in. Moser has to back away from the puck as the check was coming in, and another loose stick. This one is Moser's. Sticks flying everywhere in a feisty second period. The Aggies have definitely picked up the physical play as 7 minutes expired here in the second period. Still no score. McJimsey in the corner. Now it comes near side, and Lubin is there. Lubin just danced out of the way of a check from Cyrus. And a huge check as McJimsey comes over, or Kirkville, and he put Milbauer to the ice. What a check from Kirkvliet. Ostie's going to play it behind his net. He'll send it forward, and it's going to be Kirkvliet who has it there. Kirkvliet into the zone. He's onside. He'll spin one toward the net. It was headed wide, but Pezant will hang on. That check from Kirkvliet is good as what we usually see from McJimsey. Oh, my, a dandy. Walton keeps the physical play going as he bodies up a man. Here come the Buffs. They try to come forward with speed. Cutshaw nullifies. It'll end up behind Ostie. He can't come out of the net. It gets through Renee. Walton chips it forward beautifully, and they send O'Brien. O'Brien into the zone. He works around Consella. Sends it out in front, Cutshaw. And too deep. Couldn't get a shot away. It's Walton who has the puck. He'll settle it. Give it to Renee at the point. Renee back to Walton. It's through Walton and wraps around the boards where Cutshaw waits. He'll give it to O'Brien. Walton zips to the front of the net. He waits for the puck. O'Brien has it. The play's back in the corner to Cutshaw, and behind the net, Walton picks it up. He'll give it back to Cutshaw, now back to Walton. He'll skate over and pick it up along the hash marks, gives it to Renee at the point. Renee challenged, digs, holds it in, still digging, still holding. Now it comes outside the zone. The Aggies on the delay will backpedal, and they've got the puck on the stick of Cutshaw. Cutshaw spins, working around Kurtz, but he's forced wide. He'll put on the brakes, give it to Walton. Walton definitely be looking for a line change here, as he's had a fast shift and thrown some big checks, and yes, he throws a hand in the air and wants the change. Buffs can't touch the puck as they were on a change as well, so they left it in front of their own bench, and then over skating was David Higgs. David Higgs will send it forward. He'll miss Moser, but ball's going to help. Chase ball, splits two defenders. He's right at the center ice line. Now he'll give it to Moser. Moser surveys with a head up behind the net. Fernandez was there, but no pass. It's Moser again, and he's forced to shovel it into the corner. Flight's going to finish a check. The puck's loose. It's Fernandez behind the net. The Buffs, a furious pace here as Moser's going to finish a check, and that allows Ball to play it from the neutral zone. It's going to hit Moser, who was on the wrong side of the blue line, and that will result in an offsides. We approach the midway point of the game. Still no score in a very physical second period. The shots on the scoreboard. The Aggies up to 10 and 15 for the Buffs. The Aggies have closed the difference. There's a blocker save by Pezant. Now Ball. Oh, slap shot, and Pezant's going to hang on as he made a glove save. The starting line for the Aggies will take a shift here. It's Herman, who blasted one off the face-off win from Kirkvliet. The defense for the Aggies hustles back as the Buffs had a chance to break out. Good defense for the Aggies. McJimsey's going to check it away. And the deep for the Buffaloes will play catch. Then wrap it off the glass. Kirkvliet chips at it. And now Lubin's upended. Herman will play some defense and help him out. The Buffs into the zone. Rising shot over the top of Ostie. He just got a glove on it. And the puck out of play behind the net. Another face-off win. Here's Kirkvliet. He'll hustle forward. He'll crisscross with Herman. Kirkvliet shoots, and a blocker save. Off the stick of Pezant. Goodness gracious. Cannot get that guy's name right tonight. Kirkvliet. Dangerous pass as he sent it across the blue line, and that's chipped out. Hustling back, though, it's Lubin. Now a loose puck, sailed in by the Buffs. High slot, open man, shooting, and a save, Ostie. Oh, a good one there. Is in a perfect shooting position. and probably the best chance of the night from the Buffaloes. Here's some stick handling, and McJimsey will nullify that. And then an upset player tries to swat at McJimsey. Into the zone, the Aggies onside as Herman is hooked out of the play, but held in by Westlake. It will be McJimsey who holds the puck. He'll send one across in the circle, shooting, and a glove save from Pazant. Goodness gracious. Consella now. He fans on a pass, but he has help from Fitzgerald. He'll come near side. Hunter Wood's going to finish a check. Hunter Wood again gloves the puck down, but it's Fitzgerald who comes away. Some good defense by Wood, and it's Decker who's going to pick it up. Decker with speed. He'll shoot right along the ice, and Pazant another save. Kurtz has it. He'll work it away from Decker, and skating forward. Fitzgerald is challenged as Lindquist plays a sharp check. He's not going to be left out of the action. Samuel Lindquist throws a big shoulder. Eight minutes on the clock. We're still waiting for the game's first score. Decker in the corner. Lindquist comes over. He'll throw a check. Now Lindquist from behind, knocked down, and the puck will come to the neutral zone. The Aggies are there. Ball gives it to David Higgs. David Higgs skates away from Consella, and then an errant pass off the wall, an awkward bounce in the favor of CU. Hunter Wood can't contain the pass, and ball. Oh, he'll give it away dangerously, but hustling back, David Higgs. It's on the stick of ball now behind the net. He'll reverse it to Higgs. Nobody's there. Along the wall and throwing the shoulder. Good check there from Hunter Wood. It comes to the point, and the Buffs will send it right back deep. David Higgs double teamed, and as he chips at the puck, it's up and out of play. 7.5 minutes on the clock. And Coach Eccles says to this line, stay on. It's Decker, Hunter Wood. Working together. Lindquist is there as well. There's a save from Oste on a shot right along the red line. Lindquist will gather at far side as he stops it up. Now stumbles to the ice, and the Buffs hold it in. Lindquist again with an attempt. He can't clear as it's held at the point. Shot along the ice. Oste just sticks it behind the net. Aggies do need a change now, and they need to clear the zone. The Buffs have him hemmed in here. They can't clear. Right in front of the net. Oste save. Rebound sits. And Higgs can't clear. It's held in at the blue line. Chase ball hustles after it. Now the Aggies in desperate need of a change. As the Buffs bring on some new players. Lindquist has it. Tries to skate it out. Hunter Wood has it. Needs to clear, and he will. But he fans on the deep attempt, but he got it to the center line and no further. The Aggies still can't change everyone, but they do change a couple here. It's Lindquist who's forced to stay on the ice. Looking for a centering pass, and now picking it up in stride. Here's Frank Flight turning with the puck. Do a little stutter step, gets him to the front of the net. Oh, he's knocked down and goes hard into the post. Oh, gracious. Then David Higgs comes over and gets in a face. A hard challenge as Flight in full speed checks hard on the cross check, or the cross play. A player coming across the ice there from left to right, hooked him up, and Flight head first into the post. Oh, gracious. He's right back up, and you got to love it. What a stutter step move from Frank Flight just inside the blue line to buy some space and charge straight toward the front of the net. Fearless. Lubin chatters away. And the Buffs player comes out to challenge him here before the face-off. That's Daiba, who wanted a little piece of Lubin. Neutral zone face-off. It's Flight who stays on. And he'll face off with Kirby. 6:15 left in the second period. Flight bumps the puck forward, but the Buffs were ready. It's behind Osti, who's out of the net, helps it along. Fernandez is there, and the Buffaloes hold it in. Lubin comes over. As the Buffs look to center, now Lubin chips it forward. He hits a Buffs player in the back. That's going to be Flight. Sorry, not Lubin.
They got the I'm blind, I'm deaf, I want to be a ref chant going over there. I've heard it before, but never full on whole crowd chanting.
Cutshaw Walton on. With O'Brien. Lubin at the point. He has help from Walton. Now O'Brien has it. It's through Cutshaw. No, Cutshaw snaps one toward the net. And Pazant made the initial save, then dropped the puck. Gave everyone a little hope for a rebound, but he quickly covers. They adjust the net now. They're ready. They're going to throw Fitzgerald out of the circle. And a shot from Walton on a sharp angle. Oh, Pazant had to be sharp as Dagan Walton jumped the face-off as it was bumped forward by Cutshaw, and a golden opportunity. He had it labeled inside the post and a glove save from Pazant. Same play again. Walton comes in, shrugs a shoulder. Cutshaw's going to get into the physical play as Walton and Cutshaw double teamed in the corner. They'll hold the puck there. Cutshaw strong in the corner. Now Walton throws a big check as he ties up a man. It's Sadbanow. Pazant covers. And a great shift again from Dagan Walton. Cutshaw right there with him. They're going to change the defensive pairing here, but the forwards are going to stay on for the Aggies. I think Lubin wanted to stay on. Emotions in the game, you got to love it. Chase ball. In deep to Pinch. And spinning in the corner is Milbauer. A beautiful hold there by Ball, and the puck behind Pazant. Working it is Furman. And right back on the stick of Cutshaw. He'll give it to Walton. Walton will make a move. Oh, look to shoot. And he's tangled up last minute. Hustling over O'Brien for a puck along the wall. And he and Bond will spear away at it. And again, the stick of O'Brien ripped right out of his hands. And that's the fourth or fifth time we've had a loose stick on the ice. We're headed down the stretch here in the second period. 4:42 on the clock, and there is still no score. The starting line for the Aggies is on. Face-off win, Kirkvliet. It comes to Higgs. He wants Kirkvliet behind the net, or Kirkvliet down in front on the pass from Herman. And an overskate there by the Aggies, 2-on-2. The Buffs will break out. It's Milbauer. There's a shot in Osti. A great save as he denies Consella from the top of the circle. Another great shooting position for the Buffs. The shots on goal, 21 for CU and 18 for your Aggies. They're roared right back with shots on goal here in the second period. Another face-off win from Kirkville. He's a master. There's a bouncing puck wide of the net. It comes near side. McJimsey gets it deep for the Aggies. Now it's Kirkville. He'll draw the puck back in the corner. Kirkville battles, gives it to McJimsey. McJimsey wants to send it in front again, and that's taken away. 3-on-2 for the Buffs if they hurry. The Aggies hustle back on defense. It's Kirkville gets back into play. Herman's got it. He's got McJimsey open near side, but Herman's going to skate. They're into the zone on side. It's Herman. Spins away from the pressure. Drops it at the point. Ball shoots. Rising shot. Tipped just wide by McJimsey. Now McJimsey behind the net, sends it in front. It comes to ball at the point. He'll give it to David Higgs. Higgs makes one move, tied up a little bit, couldn't get the shot away. Higgs on it again. He's deep in the corner, gives it to Kirkville. He'll hold it at the point, send one toward the net. McJimsey looking for the tip, and Pazant makes the save. The shot's virtually even, 21-21. And 3:24 left in the period. No score. Fly to win a face-off. Moser's got it, looks for the drop pass, and Renee was there and held it in. It's behind Pazant now, and with speed coming out from behind the net, working it forward is Yang. Yang challenged and attacked. He'll lose the puck. Renee has it. Renee, a pass looking for Moser. And it's picked up. This is the top line. Daiba for the Buffs. A good check from Renee as he puts Kirby into the wall. Westlake a touch and some good passing out coming from the Aggies. Zipping forward, Flight. He'll give it to Moser. Flight to the front of the net. He's tied up. There's going to be a penalty. Should be interference as Flight tied up in front of the net. And now a late charge on a Rancid play by Sharples. He was upset because he got beat by Flight, so he goes back and gives him a cheap shot. Now he'll sit in the bench and sulk for 2 minutes. 2:44 left on the clock here, second period. 0-0 the score. Unfortunately, we don't have a scorekeeper tonight. Again, last night we didn't either. Face-off win to the Aggies, comes to Cutshaw. Over to Herman, now Cutshaw. Room to shoot, lifts a leg, sends one to the net. But a whistle comes as a player lost a helmet and a glove. Right in that face-off circle, it was Sutherland. As Kirkville tried to take his jersey off, right on the face-off. All right, no more jokes. I can't get myself laughing. The asthma flares up. Another face-off win for Kirkville. Now it's Cutshaw. He'll give it to McJimsey. Now Kirkville, Cutshaw. He'll send it over. Herman, it's in his wheelhouse, but he fans on the one-timer, and the Buffs clear. Cutshaw will hustle back and spin through the neutral zone. He's challenged, and it's knocked off his stick. The Buffs will send it down. Lubin with the task of bringing it out. Now to Cutshaw. Sent over for Herman. Alex Herman has Lubin in the high slot. Herman peels back. Now holds, and the Aggies have it set up. Kirkville as Cutshaw, a tip pass. Now Cutshaw, snapshot as a one-timer. Here's Cutshaw again. He'll give it over to Flight. Cutshaw shoots just wide as Lubin got a tip. Now Flight has the puck. He'll draw it back. And behind the net, Frank Flight. In front is Lubin. Pass a little off the mark. It's still loose. Now it's Kirkville. He'll wind up and he'll zip it just far off the far post, just outside the post. Minute 28, still 40 seconds left in the penalty to Sharples. But the Aggies are offsides.
That's weird. Nobody touched the puck after it went over the blue line. They blew the whistle anyway.
Someone must have made a move towards it.
Yes.
And it'll be a neutral zone faceoff, 39 seconds. left in the penalty to Sharples. And the Buffs win a faceoff, and another stick chopped out of the hands of Fernandez this time. Goodness gracious. Ball's going to knock the puck out of the air. Oh, and hustling back on a good play, Kinsella. They'll have to hustle back into the play. They'll send it across. It's Moser. Defense is there. He's checked, ridden into the wall, picked up by the Aggies. Now it's Fernandez sends one across. There's an upcoming penalty to the Buffaloes again. They'll touch up, and it's going to be a hook as Moser was charging toward the net and hooked down. And for 13 seconds, a two-man advantage to the Aggies. That means they'll finish off the period on the power play and start the third period with a little advantage time. The penalty goes to number 4, Furman. And with 13 seconds, face-off inside the Buff zone. They need a face-off win here, and they get it. It's dropped to David Higgs. He'll come across the ball. Chase ball, surveys, looks, still looks. Side of the net, now back to ball, straight away. Now it's David Higgs, top of the circle. They'll send it down into the corner. Out of the first penalty expires. Ball wants to shoot. He is saved by Pazant. Oh, wow. Chase Ball had it labeled. Pazant got an arm on it. The Aggies hold it in as Ball sends it into the corner. Moser has it. Now Ball. Got spun around there a little bit. David Higgs has it. Cross ice backdoor, and it gets through Moser. Buffs on it. They're able to clear. Only 20 seconds left in the period. And Oski's going to set it up behind the net. No, he wraps it off the boards. It comes to McJimsey. He's stick checked. And the Buffs send it back in. We're at 5 seconds. It'll be a full minute of power play time to start the third period. 3, 2, and 1. The horn will sound, and that's the end of the second period. Still no score from the Eccles Ice Arena. We'll take our second intermission break and be back with third period action. Oh, man, we have a second family of Willenborgs watching hockey tonight. I'm not sure if I want to give this shout out. I'm only going to do it if there's a Utah State banner hanging in the Willenborg house. That's right, Autumn. It's Osty's sister, and she needs that banner. Yeah, Autumn watching with her parents, Mom and Dad, and Bud. They're at home cheering on Austin Willenborg. All right, put the banner up, Autumn. So the Aggies able to bring the shots on goal to par, as both teams with 21 showing on the score clock. We're set for third period action. And a face-off win to the Aggies. And they are on the power play for just under a minute here. That's tipped into the Buffalo zone and on the touch. They say offside. Moser in a bit early. And McJimsey did not recognize that, and so we'll have a neutral zone face-off. Again, a win by Moser on the face-off. He'll split the D. It'll come all the way in on Osty, and he'll peel it off to the side of the net. And that pass comes near side, catches Fernandez in stride. It plays behind the net. It'll come to Fernandez, a one-timer. Score! Power play goal from Brett Fernandez. The puck finds its way through a crowd and dribbles past Pazant. The Aggies are on the board. Teams at even strength. And it's Kirkvliet. He'll shovel it into the zone. And the Aggies will charge in on the forecheck. Held in there by Kirkvliet. Two players in the near corner for the Aggies. Now it's Herman behind the net. He'll center. That misses everyone. It'll come to Osty. Chase ball. Asks for the puck, and Osty will give it to him. And he'll wait behind the net and then throw it up the far side. In stride is Kirkvliet here near side. And it's poke checked off his stick. 2-on-2. The Buffaloes crisscross. They'll send one toward the net. It's off a skate. And harmlessly to the near corner. McJimsey with the forecheck, and then Kirkvliet comes together with Daiba into the zone. It is Kirby, and it's poked off of his stick, and the physical play picks right back up here in the third period. They'll send that one toward Willenborg. He'll make a couple of saves on some soft shots, and the Aggies scoop it high. It bounces through, and hustling in McJimsey. He'll have an opportunity. Shoots, and a stick save by Pazant. McJimsey again on the puck. Then the Buffaloes take it away. It is Kirby. The defense is there by Westlake, and it's Cutshaw. He'll send it up to McJimsey. McJimsey challenged. Now he's all alone. Shoots. Score! And the Aggies explode for two early goals here in the third period. It's 2-0. Another score there from McJimsey. Another near save, I guess, as that just dribbled through Pazant. Just enough to cross the red line. It's Rene in his own zone. It'll be an icing. And a break for the Aggies. That's Dagan Walton. On the forecheck, forced the action. And the Buffaloes guilty on the icing. Walton, the backhander toward the net, saved Pazant. That's the third time Walton has sprinted in on that forward bumping faceoff. The Buffaloes in their own zone. It's Westlake who's going to hold it. Comes off the wall, and puck comes free to O'Brien. He'll drop it for Lubin, and Lubin sends it to open ice. Picked up by Furman. And it's Westlake who'll pitch it deep. The Aggies need a change here, and they'll take it. This is on the stick of Claudio, number 28 for the Buffaloes, with some action here in the third period. Furman again. And a good play by Fernandez. Here's a break for the Aggies, 2-on-1. It's Moser. Oh, he'll shoot. Fernandez a chance. Save. Rebound to Fernandez. The second opportunity. He couldn't put it in. Oh, my, the Aggies storming all over the Buffaloes here. 3 minutes gone by in the third period.
It's interesting that Austin didn't make that pass across.
Yeah.
He kind of surprised me there.
Lubin sends it forward, and Pazant mishandles. Then he forces Flight into the net as he gave the puck away, but goaltender privilege as he throws a check on Flight wouldn't let him by, and that was nearly disastrous. Face-off is loose in Colorado zone. Held at the point by Fernandez. He'll spin, shoot. Looking for a tip in front was Moser. But Pazant snuck out on top of that blue paint. Stick save is up and out of play. Fernandez hustles over. He'll glove the puck down. It comes to Ball. And now in the corner, it's Moser. Moser tries to bounce it off the boards, and it doesn't come where he wanted it. And the Colorado team takes it away. In the corner, Ball will challenge. He'll tie up Kirby. And it's David Higgs who has the puck now. He'll scoop it high. And now here the Aggies into the zone. It's Moser with speed. And he'll chip a backhander wide of the net. Stick checked at the last moment on the poke check from the Buffaloes. Bouncing puck. It's Moser again who gobbles it up. He'll dance around one defender. Has Flight in front of the net. It's David Higgs. The open man is Ball. Higgs sends it toward the net. Knocked down by Herman. And then kicked to the wall by Sadbino. Puck is tied up in some skates at the blue line, and the Buffaloes work it to the neutral zone. Send it forward, and a shot is up and over the shoulder of Willenborg. It'll come all the way down to the Colorado zone. It's Herman who has the puck, looks to center. Oh, and he just sent it behind Kirkville. Rene stumbles on the play, but regathers, then gives it away. 3 wide, here come the Buffaloes. They'll center it. And Westlake helps out. Renee's on it again. He'll chip it forward, and then another scoop pass out of the zone by Higgs. This is Kurtz, and Kurtz sends it in. An open ice check into the zone. Renee, a beautiful hip check. And Renee lucky to stay on his skates. Good thing the check worked to her. Renee would have had some space to work. Here's a big shoulder from Kirkville. And the puck thrown to the zone. Westlake, a beautiful poke check. And behind the net, Pazant can't hold it up. Along the wall, it's McJimsey. Oh, and then a retaliation, and the ref says play on. Come on, buddy. This CU team loves to throw the retaliation after the play. There's another good defensive play from Chase Ball. He'll move it up McJimsey. Now held into the zone by CU. They'll send one toward Osti, well wide of the net. Lubin there. He'll absorb a check, tie up the puck along the wall, hold it there, and Colorado takes it away. Lubin still on it, throws a stick or a slash, and no penalty, of course. A little bit of a rough play, but legal. And the puck along the wall. It's CU, sends it across. This one taken away by the Aggies. They give it right back, though. Now they'll have a chance to move it forward, and they do. That should be a nice. No, Pazant forced to come out and play as Kirkvliet in deep on the forecheck. Aggies will make a line change here, and it's Sutherland who moves it up for Colorado. Now it's on the stick of Fitzgerald. The Aggies clear the zone. Asking for the puck but not receiving was Yang. He was the open man near side. And a battle ensues. Loose puck. Slappy kick save. Osti. Rebound. The Aggies clear. It'll come to the line and held. Cutshall now. Here's Cutshall with speed. Can't get around the one last defender as he couldn't settle a rolling puck. Then a huge check from Cutshall. The action stays hot here at the Ice Arena. 7 minutes gone by. Out in front, right on the stick of O'Brien. He can't bang it in. Dagan Walton is there. He'll backhand it into the corner to Cutshall. Now it'll come out of the zone. The Aggies will wait on the delay as Dagan Walton gives it to Higgs right on the blue line. Here come the Aggies. They'll give it on the delay toward the net. Now it's CU. Daiba with speed. Ball sticks right on him. They look to go across ice. And a shot misses wide. And side of the net, they still hold it. That shot super wide up and out of play. And there's Dagan Walton with a little bit of a high check. And he and Higgins get into it. Higgins gives him a shove. And they still chatter away as the lineman stands between the two opponents. Of course, that may have been Chase Ball as well. I will give Dagan the credit.
It was Chase.
It was Chase. Thank you, Lane.
You're welcome. I'm watching.
There's Fernandez. He'll throw one centering pass. It gets through Moser, but Moser fights off the back check and gets into the zone first. Now Moser's got the puck, spinning in the high slot. He's forced wide along the blue line. One-timer from Rene and a fluttering puck. He didn't get what he wanted on the shot. That'll come to the center line. Rene can't hold it in, and Fitzgerald into the right in front of the net. Fernandez holds him up. Osti had to make a save from the blue line, and that bouncing shot comes to the near corner. There's a sharp angle shot behind the net. CU has it. Rene hustles over, and he can't get in front of Kirby. The puck comes to the hash marks, then back behind the net. Westlake held and tied up, and he still battles there for the puck. Great body position. Frank Flight's going to help. That'll come near side. The Aggies hemmed in here a little bit, and we'll be looking for a change. The Buffaloes get a couple of fresh skaters on the ice. That comes to the point. Now sent across, and it's Sharples who has it there. Sharples still holds, looking for a tip. Osti a save. Loose in front. Moser softly to the corner of the Aggies in desperate need of a line change. Westlake gives it away. It's on the stick of Fitzgerald. Now to the point, held in by Furman. The Buffaloes have made a complete change. Fernandez needs to clear it, and he does, but he takes the big check to make the play. I love it. He knew it was coming, but he stayed in and made the play as Sharples let him have it. This is going to be Consella. Now it's Yang. Battle in the corner. Decker has it. Makes a nifty pass. Here come the Aggies. 3-on-2 if they hurry. It's Lindquist. Oh, and they're going to say offside. Oh, my. We near the midway point of the third period. 2-0 the Aggies with the lead. Beautiful open ice check comes from Gavin Lubin. Now Lubin's on the puck. The open man near side is Lindquist. He'll gather it up and shovel it in deep. Pazant's going to hold it up. No, an awkward bounce. It gets through him. Now held at the blue line. It is Higgs. He'll give it to Lindquist. Samuel Lindquist sends it across. It's out of the reach of Lubin. That rising shot in. Samuel Lindquist with an opportunity on the rebound. Aggies make some more changes here as the starting line is on the ice. A bouncing puck knocked down by Yang, and Yang's in. Looks to center. It's kicked out by Willenborg. Lindquist has it now. He'll send it across, but that's intercepted. And right back into the zone, it's Sutherland. Chase ball, applies the defense, holds him up, and a big check by Kirkville. The puck is free, but CU holds it in. They put a shot off the outside of the net. Kirkville shovels it high, but not out of the zone. Now the Aggies scoop it high. It's knocked out of the air and held by Kurtz. We passed the midway point. 9.5 minutes left in the game. Off the wall, McJimsey can't hold it. And it comes to Higgs with a nice poke check from David Higgs. The CU team's going to hold it in. Send one toward Osty. Kick save, and now it's on the stick of McJimsey. Kurtz intercepts the pass as McJimsey looked for Kirkville. On it is Higgs. Now Herman. Back around the boards. McJimsey will pick it up. Morgan McJimsey puts a head up. He'll scoop it toward Kirkville. It hops his stick, but it's into the CU zone. They wrap it around the boards. McJimsey waits at the point. Kirkville's going to throw another shoulder. The puck comes free. McJimsey was tied up. The puck will come across to David Higgs. Higgs, a tip in front. Loose puck. And McJimsey couldn't put it in. Then they give him a cross check. Again, the retaliation from CU. Into the zone with speed. He'll shoot us. He'll make a glove save as he hangs on with a shot from Furman. McJimsey got a stick on that in front. Made a good tip. And Pazant, a great save. O'Brien is there as he chips away at the puck. Westlake's going to help. Westlake with a stick check, and Cutshaw has the puck. He'll give it to Walton. Dagan Walton off the glass. Oh, and held in. Sharples, no, they say it came out just across the line. And 8 minutes left in the game. Westlake throws a shoulder on Kirby, and Renee gathers the puck behind the net. The Aggies again can't clear. Now they will. And the Aggies 2-on-1. It's O'Brien. Sends it across in front of the net. Backhand and a save by Pazant as he got a stick out and robbed Dagan Walton with an open net. Oh, my. What a save by Pazant.
That was crazy.
Unreal. A golden opportunity for Dagan Walton. Sharples can't clear the zone, and Walton's going to give him a big check and take a penalty. And they call it a trip. Oh, my. Wow. Terrible. It was a good check. The upended Sharples. The ref saw it different. It's a trip. And to the power play go the CU Buffaloes. They win a face-off. They've got it set up. That's knocked down in the high slot, but held in. And losing the edge, Buffalo player still held in. They stick handle, still handling is Furman. He'll send it back across. Knocked down by Fernandez, who's lost a stick. That'll come side of the net. Fernandez again playing the forward position without a stick. Side of the net, the Buffaloes work. It's Consella. At the point, Furman. Furman has it straight away, wants to shoot. Knocked down again, and that'll come outside the zone. The Aggies will make a quick change, 1:20. Left in the penalty to Walton. This is going to be Huggins, who holds it right along the hash marks. Challenged by Moser. Straight away. This one is number 8, Yang sends it in. And it's knocked down. David Higgs has it. His challenge is there along the wall. It's still held in by CU. Challenged by Moser. Poked off his stick. Flight's going to hustle over. But it's taken by CU. Westlake is there to tie up the puck. And we're at 45 seconds left in the penalty to Walton. Taken away there and off the wall. Oh, but a beautiful play. As down on the ice. Oh, that should be an ejection. 2 retaliations on a rancid, ignorant play from DU. And it's Huggins. That's an escort right to the exit door. Just rancid. Higgs goes down and blocks the pass, and they are going to throw him out. Higgs goes down and blocks the shot. And Huggins didn't like it, so he cross-checks him while he's on the ice and then slaps him in the head with a stick. Unreal.
Hey, camera.
And then a couple of guys come together in front of the net there. Chattering away is Sutherland. We've seen some retaliation from him, so not surprised to see him there.
I'll be happy to cut the clip.
Chattering away with Gavin Lubin.
You can't.
Dave Higgs still down on the ice.
You can't bust out the driver and treat his head like a golf ball.
I've never seen anything like it. The only thing that comes close is a play from Brad Marchand for the Boston Bruins. That should be a 5-minute power play to the Aggies. And we'll see how it pans out.
Oh, we didn't change the score. That's what we get for. This is why I try to get my wife to come and she tells me no. And now we don't have score.
I love it. We have a banner on the wall at the Willenborg house. Fantastic. I love it, you guys. Great support for Utah State Aggies ice hockey and your son Austin all the way back in Iowa. .608 is the time on the clock, and it is a 5-minute major penalty. Still 37 seconds in the penalty to Dagan Walton, so we'll have a little bit of 4-on-4 skating here. And that'll leave us with 4.5 minutes of power play time to the Aggies. They can score as many times as they can, and the penalty stays in force. Aggies used to the big ice here. I'm not sure what CU has, but a lot of open space with 4-on-4 skating. The Aggies come away with the faceoff when Fernandez shoots. And just getting a piece was Pazant. It is Sabinow who moves it forward. Lubin just floats one toward Pazant. He'll hang on for a whistle. It'll come to Lubin. One-timer! way up over the top of the net and out of play.
That almost went through the net.
The result there is a neutral zone face-off. And only 20 seconds left of 4-on-4 skating. It's Bond for the CU team. He sends it down, but not far enough for icing. Lubin gives it to Fernandez with some fancy skating. Now Flight, in stride, flank Flight, sends it to the front of the net. And it dribbles wide. Yeah, you can't clear. They hold it right there at the blue line. Then send it in along the hash marks. It is a power play for the Aggies. Moser has the puck. He'll leave it for David Higgs. Behind the net, it's Fernandez. He'll shovel it out to Flight at the point. Frank Flight back for Fernandez along the hash marks. Now Flight again has the puck. He'll give it to Lubin. Lubin gives it right back to Flight. Flight will shoot. That's tipped in front and wide of the net. Colorado able to clear it off the boards. Down the ice, the Aggies make a couple of changes here as they have Higgs. Now Moser steps off. And it's Alex Herman. He works his way through the neutral zone around one defender, then the puck poked off his stick. Looking for an open ice check was McJimsey, but diving out of the way was Yang. Claudio comes over, gives McJimsey the word. Now Claudio can't make a play on Herman. That gets through Pazant behind the net, sent across. Herman has the puck on his backhand. He'll spin around, and now the Aggies at the point. The power play set up its Cutshaw. Back for Higgs, over to Herman. He'll shoot, and he misses everything. That'll come to Cutshaw as he gives it to Kirkville. Josh Kirkville looks at Cutshaw, now gives him the puck on that far point. Back to Josh, one-timer. And that bomb just missed. Loose puck in front. Higgs shoots, and Pazant has the puck, and Dave Higgs just shrugs off Yang with a big shoulder shrug, and that's how you play it. You don't go after him when he's on the ice. 4 minutes left in the game. It's 2-0. Aggies with the lead. And still nearly 3 minutes of power play time. Fernandez with the puck upended in front was McJimsey hustling over his ball. Ball backhands it to the corner. Now behind the net with two players in front. They'll give it to Fernandez. He'll shoot. Pazant is in position and held his ground on the post. That'll dribble down. Osti will set it up for Chase Ball. And ball for David Higgs. Higgs, a nice pass across, 3-on-2 for the Aggies. McJimsey's in, stick handles. Morgan McJimsey pills wide. Behind the net, it's Moser. Now Moser looks at Higgs. He'll hold. Send it over. It comes back near side. Higgs, hot pass. He couldn't control it. He's still in, shoots, and that's off the glass. Misses everything. Chase Ball gives it back to Higgs. Dangerous play there as he came across that blue line. The Aggies are on the delay. And CU controls the puck. 3 minutes left in the game. CU sent it down. Flight picks it up. The Aggies will make some changes here. Herman can't settle the rolling puck, but he'll have some help from Flight. Around one defender, now two. Flight surveys, looks, puts one toward the net. It's knocked down by the defense of Bond. Held now by Cutshaw. The open man is Herman across the ice. Shoots along the ice and knocked down at the defense. Doesn't get through. Loose puck still sits behind the net. It is Kirkville who plays it there. Josh Kirkville will hold. Make a big wide circle. Shoot. Tipped up over the crossbar. It is Flight who gathers it. Right in that far face-off circle. Makes one move, not a second. Kirkville will shoot. And a save by Pazant. He's had a spectacular game. As Mr. Pazant. Two minutes, 2:15 left in the game. 1:07 on the power play clock. Brandon Pazant has played great for this Colorado team tonight. 32 shots, or 35 shots he's faced. And Osty's face 32. There's a face-off win, but a loose puck. Fernandez made an extra effort to deny the opportunity on a breakaway as that puck bounced free in the neutral zone. Cutshaw is on the ice now. He'll hop up. Lubin has it. He'll give it to Fernandez. Fernandez skates in, or it's Herman. And Herman, a little drop pass, sent across, shot. And missing an open net was Morgan McJimsey, and that won't happen very often. Had a wide open cage to shoot at. Here's Cutshaw into the zone. He's tripped up, and the ref says play on. He got a stick in his skates, and they say keep going. It's Herman, and he'll settle a rolling puck. And it's Lubin who chops it in, and the Aggies on the forecheck. McJimsey. CU plays away from him and down the ice. Only 10 seconds left in the advantage, and David Higgs chases down the loose puck behind Willenborg. Moser, he's around the defense and plenty of room to skate. Right on the center ice dot. He'll crisscross with Fernandez. Moser still in, one hand on his stick. He's around another defender behind the net. Fernandez tied up in the corner, and again, CU able to clear the zone. But no further as Moser makes a little stick, or some stick handling, fancy stick handling there, and the puck is right along that blue line. Fernandez digs away. Now Moser's got it. He'll send it cross ice, and we're only at 40 seconds left in the game. The Aggies looking for a win here with 30 seconds left. It's still 2-0, and there's another puck up and out of play into the stands. 28.5 seconds left in the game, and a timeout called by CU. Here's Moser. He's worked out of the play, and CU's going to take it there. They'll work it forward. It's on the stick of Kirby, who's had a good game for the Buffaloes. It's Walton in the corner. He's tied up and double teamed, and David Higgs is going to steal the puck. We're at 10 seconds. This Buffalo has been saddled, whipped, and ridden for the full 8 seconds. Give him a score. The Aggies are going to win. That puck's up and out of play. And 5.9 is all that's on the clock. They drop the puck. 4, 3, 2, and 1. The horn will sound and give Austin Willenborg a shutout. He's red hot.